So here are the links, starting from, of course, the first thing is Dr. Bean Medical. If you wanted to earn your CMEs or CEs, this is the best place, and you can actually get it for very inexpensive rates. Then here is a study. This is not the one that I am going to discuss, but this is an interesting one. January 6th, sorting out whether vitamin D deficiency raises COVID-19 risk. So in this one, they kind of said that, well, we are not sure. And then what is more interesting is the comments at the end that I would think that are interesting to read, and I have the link in the description. This is the vitamin D and NIH. So why this I have over here is just to be able to see what are the various levels of vitamin D and what are what is deficiency and not deficiency. We have talked about this before as well. I just have this here as well. This is another older article. This is 2017, and I had used this in the past as well, where we discussed that the levels of vitamin D daily RDA is not really 400 international units or 800. It should be somewhere about 9,000 to 10,000 or more. And this is that article. And remember that Dr. Fauci, he takes about 8,000 international units daily. Then this is another article.
Whoa. Fauci takes 8,000 IU of vitamin D a day? How come he didn't tell anybody that? He knows the data. We've known that data for a very long time about vitamin D and its ability to super boost the innate immune system, which is the huge problem with COVID. So why is it that Fauci has known this, yet when a certain leader in the United States mentioned vitamin D, it was mocked and laughed at? Question mark. I'm glad Fauci is protecting his innate immunity while choosing to keep that information from the people here in the United States.
Which is interesting from a conversion point of view, that nanomole per liter versus nanogram per milliliter, what is the difference between them? That is for the dosage calculation. This is a beautiful article where they've talked about what various doses of vitamin D are needed for healthy individuals and individuals with various comorbidities. For example, they've talked about oral dosages for people with the kidney disease, then for nutritional rickets, and so on. So this is a very decent article as well. Then here is a study. This study has brought a lot of pain for the authors, and I'm going to discuss that. So here is the study. I have downloaded their PDF as well. If you go here and say download this paper, you can download and read that too. I'm going to read it with you. Here is the one of the criticism thread. This is F. Perry Wilson, MD, MSc. He is, I believe, related to Medscape, columnist at Medscape and at Yale. And this is author's response to some of the criticism, which I find it interesting that they had to kind of go out and defend for everything that is already in the study. And they had to say, well, we talked about it. So let's start. Let's look at the study.